3 circles, and they're supposed to move. I got 3 circles, and they're supposed to move like. I can't do it. You can't see it. You can't turn pages as fast. There's only like 4 notes in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm bored.
Hey, guy!
What?
Are you bored and suck at doing flip notes?
Yeah, but who are you?
I'm your next video idea. Now, I want you to do is go find your DSi and open it up.
Okay, but I haven't even opened my DSi in years, much less know where it's at. Wow! How'd you do that?
There, now that you got it, open it up and there should be that perfect application for you right now.
Thanks, man. You know, I haven't touched this in years. I almost have to blow the dust off this thing and... Where'd you go? Man, that was pretty weird. After my new video idea left the room, I started playing with the DSi on the Flipnote Studio, and man, I sure did miss that thing. Since he found it for me, I didn't have to search my whole room for it and eventually find it under my bed. I didn't have to do all that work. He just got it for me, so I thank him for that. And don't know what happened to him or where he went, but because of him, I got my DSi back. So while I was playing the Flipnote Studio, it uncovered a whole lot of memories. I don't even know where to start. I used to be able to think that my videos, I want to say my videos because that's sort of like what they were because they're tiny animations. But I wanted to say that my videos were really, really cool back in the day. Like, I thought I was so cool when I moved the pages back and forth and they were talking and everything. But then I got online. When you can connect online, you can download other people's flip notes that they've made. And they've made like feature-length animations. Like, you could watch a TV show, theoretically, that somebody had drawn themselves and then dubbed over using the audio from them. And so then I thought, you know, I'm not that great at making flip notes, and so I just kind of quit making them and I downloaded theirs. And so you could just download other people's flip notes that they made. Like, I remember there were scenes from video games. So like the one person hand drew and then animated a whole Pokemon battle from the Elite Four, and I think it was Platinum. I can't remember if I still have it on my DSi or not. But it was also sort of like a time capsule because sometimes you get people on there that would just record like blank pages or just draw something stupid but then have music on them. And then if you didn't have an MP3 player or you didn't have like, I don't know what other music things that there were back in the 2008, 2007, you could just have that little like 20-second clip of a song, and that would be cool enough for you because if you didn't have a radio or if you didn't have an iPod MP3, you could just listen to that song or that segment. And then it just depended on how long the audio was and how big the file was that I could upload. So yeah, it uncovered a whole bunch of memories. Whenever I got my 3DS, I wanted to kind of like carry everything over with the 3DS transfer tool, but for some reason the Flipnote Studio, along with Brain Age and a few other games, which I was kind of surprised, that was pretty weird. This game called Photo Dojo, where you could take a picture of yourself doing like fighting actions, and then you could play as your character. And I thought that was pretty cool, so I wanted to play that on my 3DS, and it wouldn't transfer over, I guess, because of the picture files. And I don't know why I had Brain Age. Maybe it's because I just wanted it to be right on the DSi and not be able to copy itself or move itself over. When I got on the 3DS store and kind of typed in DSi, maybe I could buy it, you know, because since they switched over their point system to real money, I thought, hey, I can just buy it and play it like I used to. And then hopefully it'll be in 3D now. And so when I looked it up, it said item not available for purchase or something like that because it was only exclusive to Nintendo Club members. I think that's what it was. It's been a while since I've checked, but you can try to go and look for yourself, get on your 3DS, type in Flipnote Studio, and it won't let you buy it for some reason. If they put it on the Wii U, that would have been cool too, but I don't think they did that. I mean, if they did, I didn't know about it. But yeah, it wouldn't let you transfer to 3DS, and I was kind of bummed out about that. But I was thinking, you know, like recently, it's next gen. There's the Switch out, there's not a Switch Pro. It's It's okay. I like the Switch. I don't need a Switch Pro, but it's not even on the Switch. And if they put Mario Maker on the Switch and it uses the same thing with the heavy, like stylus heavy, the Switch has a touchscreen, and people take it on the go a lot, just like they did with the DSi. With the DSi, sure you had the two screens, but you didn't use two screens at the same time. You basically, if you were editing the Flipnote, the screens for the Flipnote would be on the top. And if you were drawing on the Flipnote, it would be down here, and the pages would go back and forth. But on the Switch, you could do that with like a sub-menu. Even do it horizontal if you still wanted to do the two screens. So you could just cut the screen in half, draw on this side, edit on this top side. And you can take it anywhere you go, and you can play it and share it with your friends. And I think it would also build community too, because with the Flipnote Hate Note, which was like the store where you could gather other people's Flipnotes on, with that, it's just another Nintendo community. Sure, you have like the Animal Crossing community is a really big community with Nintendo. Same with Splatoon. Same with what is it called? I just talked about Mario Maker. Same with Mario Maker. It's just they have their each own communities and own Twitter pages just for building relationships with each other and playing games, sharing experiences. And with the Flipnote Studio, you can do the same thing, and it's even bigger now that people have a Switch and it's easier to connect to the internet, and social media is like a bigger thing. You can share on social media, you can share on Flipnote Hate Note, you can share on Twitter, and people can just come together and learn about things. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm so big into Zelda, really. I think it's because when I started getting Skyward Sword and I got 4 swords on my DSi, I started to learn about more. I started to look up Zelda Flipnotes, and it would come up, and I'd save them, and it would learn more about them. And I just thought it was a really cool idea that hasn't been seen anywhere else. Like, you don't see Xbox doing some like niche weird thing, putting it on their home consoles, but you don't see Sony or Microsoft doing any of those sort of like niche things that Nintendo's done, and it turned out to be really successful, I think. If you haven't ever played it on the DSi, it's probably worth buying a DSi. Like, if you need a DS, sure, you can use it for that too, but you get so much more on a DSi than if you were just to buy a new DS, or a 3D. I mean, 3DS is different because the games are totally different, and you can play DS games, but if you want to play DS games, don't settle for a DS Lite, get you a DSi. That way you have Brain Age, the math one and the English one. You can take pictures, you can draw on your Flipnote Studio, you can not connect to the internet with your friends anymore. If you like what you saw today, please be sure to let us know in the comments. And if you would like to keep up with what we're doing on here, be sure to squeeze the subscribe button. That kind of helps us out, and it lets you know when we have new videos up for you. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Bye!